Hi everyone, my name is Suleiman and today I'm going to talk about non-human energy sources. Non-human energy sources started their existence approximately 2000 years ago, and people started using them as windmills or water mills, as you can see in those pictures. This is windmill, this is water mill. They use it in different types of applications, like grading seeds. But non-human energy sources started gaining wider use when in 1750s first successful versions of steam engine started gaining popularity. Actually, first steam engine was built in Alexandria in 1st century AD by Alexandrian warrior hero. However, the first successfully used steam engine was built by James Watt, and it literally powered Industrial Revolution because it gave birth to different types of new inventions. Coal. In these pictures you can see coal factories. While increasing popularity of steam engines caused higher demand on coal, which made coal one of the most valuable natural resources of that period. And people mined coal to power steam engines, and they also used steam engines instead of human power to dig and mine coal, because steam engines allowed people to dig deeper and get more coal. Actually, it worked more effective. Power of steam over human power. Well, in this picture you can see that steam engine made so it actually mostly powered automated procedures. So like in this picture, all those textile machines powered by steam engine, and the only things that people had to do is just control them. And instead of depending on wind, they just decided to create steamships that would work in wind and without wind, and trains instead of depending on horse, because trains could carry more people and cargo and travel in bigger distances. Internal combustion engine. It was built by Nicholas Otto, and it was, first successful internal combustion engine was built by Nicholas Otto, and it mostly used in stationary applications. However, in 1886 Carl Benz built first vehicle using this engine, and it was first mass production vehicle in the world. Modern energy sources. Well, nowadays people are using hydropower plants, as you can see here, to power their cities, and thermal power plants, as you can see here. Hydroelectric power plants is their principle is force of water moves generator and generates energy, and in thermal power plants heat gained from coal or any kind of fuel or nuclear power heats the water, it boils it, and the steam rotates turbine and gets energy, creates energy. Those sources of energy are harmful. As you can see on those pictures, this is coal power plants, and they are just getting rid of their wastes that includes pollutant particles like mercury and sulfur dioxide. These pollutant particles are not only poisoning water, but they also poison soil. And in these pictures you can see greenhouse emissions. Greenhouse emission gases includes carbon dioxide, which actually leads to global warming, and global warming leads to melting ice, and melting ice leads to increasing sea level and losing freshwater sources. However, future of the energy is right here, and people came up with ideas that they can use renewable energy sources like sun and wind, in using sun in solar batteries, and wind in wind turbines to get enough energy. And thermonuclear fusion is something new. It's not available yet, but people are working on it. Thermonuclear fusion is actually nature's way of making energy. Fusion powers stars including Sun, where the gravity compresses hydrogen gas and gets this temperature required for fusion. The challenge is to create those conditions on Earth, because we need to achieve higher temperatures to make the atoms collide and fuse. But this source of energy is clean. It's not making any greenhouse gases. It's safe, there will be no accidents like in Chernobyl, and it's abundant. This source of energy may get considerably more energy than people could ever get. Impact on the world. Well, non-human energy sources, they led to the huge industrial development. Almost every city in the world is powered by power plants. Every vehicle, we charge our phones from plugs, and energy to plugs comes from these power plants and power sources. And the brighter future is waiting for us, because people, as I mentioned before, are started using solar batteries and wind turbines, and they're going to use fusion energy. And we will move to completely clean energy, which will be considerably more powerful. Thanks for the presentation. Thanks for the attention. This is my citations.